Hey guys, it's Taryn. Welcome back for another thrifting video. My name is Taryn, and these are my thrifting finds, which is part 2 of my latest Goodwill Outlet, aka Bins, thrift haul. So the total for this portion was $11. My overall total for the entire trip, so from video part 1 and this one was around $31. And if you saw the first video, you know I should definitely make that back with just 1 or 2 items from that video. But in this one, I should also make it back with this, which I will show you at the end of this video. So let's begin. So first off is this really old wood breadboard. It has some marks on this side, but that'll be easy. If you saw one of my very, very early, if not my first video, you saw that I got a bunch of wood bowls and I was commenting on wood treatments and how to properly take care of your wood bowls. This is going to be my test board, and I'll do a video eventually showing how to clean and moisturize and maintain your wood cutting boards and so on and so forth so that they last and are vibrant and clean and beautiful. And as always, I got my notes, so you don't have to worry about me forgetting anything. Not that you were worried. But anyway, so I got that, and then at the bins, every post has electrical outlets, and so that's where I like to test the electronics. If they don't work, I put them back. I don't have the patience to fuss with pulling things apart and selling things on eBay for parts, but I got this cool vintage Lux alarm clock. It's wind up, and it does work. Here's the bottom. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention values. So that cutting board, the wood breadboard, they sell for, in that condition, in that age, sells for $15 to $30. And then the alarm clock sells for around $20. I forgot to show you the edges of the board, which you can see are very old nails. You can see the side too. And that helps in the dating process for those boards. And then I got like a pound or more of various buttons, which I'm not going to go over in this video. I figured some of you are into crafting and sewing and haberdashery, so it might be worth me going over in a separate video so I can show you a little bit more detail of the beads than, hey, here's a bag of black beads, and hey, here's a bag of white beads. So I'll go over that separate. But with that, with the beads, was this little vintage Helena Rubinstein powder container. And I was like, I got this strictly for putting buttons in when I sell them. But it sells for $5. So I don't know if I will continue to do that or if I'll use it for something. But it's only $5. So it's not really worth the whole process of listing it by itself. And then this I got for me. When I was at the bins, I met this really nice guy who goes there often and wanted to help me find things. And in return, I would help him find things. And luckily, we didn't cross over the things that we were looking for. But I found this awesome little elephant. I think it's a teapot lid based on the base. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm thinking it's probably a made in China teapot. But I collect elephants, and so I'll just put this in my cabinet for elephants. I could, if I felt adventurous, I could cut this off and then I would just have a figurine. But I'm not adventurous in that type of stuff, so I'll just put it on something like that and it'll be cute and I'll enjoy it. Okay, and then as you know from my previous videos, I'm always picking up kids, crafts, ceramics, and projects, and this is no exception. I think it's heavy, so obviously it's not professionally made, but I really liked it. It would be great for a little, like one of those little cacti with the flowers on top. So I'm either going to keep it or sell it for around $3 to $5. It's not worth a lot. It's really heavy, so it'll cost a pretty penny to ship. But I'm collecting primarily vintage planters. But this is something that I can easily put a little air plant in it and stick it on a vanity sink in one of the guest bathrooms or something. I just really liked it. And I saved it from going to the dump. Okay, let's see. I have things hiding under things. I got a pair of metal curtain tiebacks, which I'm probably just going to use myself. They're valued probably $10 on eBay, if that. Nothing that spiffy. I do have two. So that's nice, complete for a window. Then I got a lamp socket part. I usually go to Habitat for Humanity and pick up lamp parts. So I have a variety to choose from if I come across really cool lamps, like TV lamps specifically. That's kind of my interest. And I have one that I have the parts to rewire upstairs. I just haven't done it yet. But I figured this would cost pretty much nothing. So why not? I'll grab it and I can use it for something eventually. And then these are newer. And they are really cute little Fox salt and pepper shakers. I need to clean them because I bought them with some salt and pepper in them. And it makes this little guy look like he's rabid. But he's not. He's not rabid. He's just got some salt. He's got a salt issue. Those are worth around $9 to $10. They're newer. Someone on eBay sold them as vintage, but they're not vintage in my opinion. They're way too new looking. If they are vintage, I mean, great, but I don't think so. And then I got a Farberworks scale, brand new in the box. That is only worth around $10. A lot of these items aren't heavy hitters. I guess I didn't save the best for last in this video. And then I got these sugar... Oh, no, not those. This is next. The Sugar Soapworks bar of soap, which smells amazing. If I had 4 bars, I could sell them for $20. 1 bar sells for $3. So I'm going to keep the 1 bar and use it. I love soap. So I have no problem picking it up for a couple cents if I like it. And then these are next. They are white, very dirty. White, very dirty, matching owl salt rock bookends. No markings on the bottom. But once they're cleaned up, they'll be nice. And they sell for between $10 and $16. If they were like a marble, then we'd be looking at $20 to $30. But they're not. They're just saltstone. And then I got this Octagon Floral Tin. And the lid comes off. And on the bottom, it says container made in England. If you can see it. That's worth around $10 to $15. I picked it up because I love old tins, and I figured this would also be good for some of those buttons or just for things that I collect to keep it organized. And then I got this. I also love gift bags. I'm a big gift bag giver at Christmas and for holidays. And I got this Marshall's. It was for sale at Marshall's for $1.70. And I got it for pennies, if even that. And that'll be a great gift for anyone for their birthday or Christmas. And then, so you're like, what are these? These are 2 size extra small women's maternity chemise tops. And I got them with the intention of reselling them new in package. But then I did some research and realized that these were custom made for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and are not for resale. So even though Goodwill is reselling them, I don't necessarily feel comfortable reselling them. They have been discontinued, so you can no longer get them, which in theory increases the value, but there aren't any for sale anywhere that I could find online. So I'll probably donate them to the local women's shelter because I feel like that's something that is useful, and they didn't cost much, and I mean they're good new shirts, so there's no reason they can't go to a good home. Okay. Gotta unbury my next item. And then I got this for me. It's a LuLaRoe dress. It's the Julia. And I just plan on using it as pajamas. It's really soft, but I'm not really a dress person, and it's kind of a shapeless dress, so I wouldn't really want to wear it out anyway. But it's soft, so I thought it would be good for lounging around at home and sleeping. They sell for around a huge $5 online for that specific style, just in a different color. So it's not even worth reselling, in my opinion, either. And then I got these leather ovation equestrian kids riding chaps. I feel like they are women's because they look so much bigger than a kid's leg. Like these would fit me. But everywhere I looked online, they're leather and suede. Those are kids. And those sell for around $13 plus or minus dollars. If they're brand new, they're like $40. And they're in pretty rough shape, which I didn't realize when I picked them up. You can tell down here on the boot strap that goes under your boot, it's all worn and frayed. So it might have been a mistake picking them up and not looking closer. I do tend to get tired after I've been there for a while, and I get excited about finding something, and then I miss a detail in the quality and condition of the item, and this is one of those cases. Okay, I'll put this over here. And then I thought this was useful and kind of cool. It's a Steiner welding apron. And it's leather as well. Here's the tag. And at first I didn't know it was a welding apron because I'm not versed in the welding world or profession. But after some digging, I found out that it is an apron, and that will net me around $15 to $20 profit once I get it listed. And I need to figure out how to clean leather. I know there are products you can use. I'm probably just going to use a light brush and maybe a little bit of water or something. I have to research it and find what the best thing to use is so I don't ruin the leather. And then I got these Clark's Cloud Steppers women's shoes. And look, they have never been worn. Brand new. Without tags, without the box. So those should sell between $15 to $20. There aren't many listed online. They're a pretty big size. They're 9.5. But, you know, in that condition, sold. A lot of the shoes at my bins are really ratty and worn. And I don't like spending hours digging through shoes because I can never find matches. But these were tied together and pretty easy. And they'll be super easy to list because they're already clean and new. Then, oh, we're almost done. Only 2 more things. Then this little glass bead. There you go. Can you see that? No. Let's see. Ooh. Little glass bead. I'll try to insert a picture if in editing that doesn't look right. But it has like copper squiggly through the center, blown glass, probably around. See, if I knew more about beads and if I knew who made it, it could be worth $20 to $40 if it's Murano glass bead. But to me, it's just an art glass bead. I don't know who made it. So it could be anywhere from $5 to $20. Realistically, I'll lot it with my other art glass beads, maybe from the previous bins haul, and put them up for auction and see how it goes, or just list it for $30 for all of the art beads and see how that works with best offer. Okay, and then last but not least is this. Oh, you can't see it. 1 second. But not least is this. Oop, there you go. Is that zippered vintage vanity bathrobe. It zips up the front, as you can see, and it's in like new condition. I just have to run it through the washer, remove some fuzz, and it's good to go. This one is probably from the 80s, and I pick them up when I see them. Different ones sell for different prices. This is a winter one. It's soft and thick. So it should sell for around $30. The thinner ones, some of the lace ones, will sell from $15 to $50, depending upon the age, the condition, and the style. So I always pick up the muumuus. Some of them are muumuus. This one is a zip-up robe. But I pick them up when I see them. This one is Vanity Fair, and I haven't listed any of them yet because I hate listing clothes. I don't find them exciting or fun, but there is profit to be made in clothes, so I just need to get off my keister and get to it. But yeah, that is the end of my large Goodwill bins thrift haul. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If there's anything you're interested in buying and I haven't put it up yet because, again, still catching up, shoot me a message and I'll get it up for you. Thanks for checking me out. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. And I'll see you next time. Bye.